Hello and welcome to another episode of World Tour on Football Manager 2021. And since the last episode, we've played a couple of friendlies and a few league games as well. Things haven't gone too well for us. We've only managed to pick up one win since before the last episode. So we've played a couple of pre-season friendlies, mid-season friendlies, not pre-season friendlies. We drew 1-1 against Gokulam Kerala and lost 1-0 to Bengaluru. And then our first league game back after the mid-season break was against Lone Star Kashmir, and we lost that one 1-0. But then defeated TRAU 1-0 thanks to a goal from David Lionel Praveen. But then followed that up with a goalless draw at home to Azol. The Prince had plenty of chances in this game, and he just didn't score. He's not scored for a few games now. Let's see, when did he last score? It was the game against Indian Arrows back in October, so it's quite a few games without a goal for him. So in this episode you might see different attacking options used, but in this episode we are going to play the games against Dempo FC, which should hopefully be an easy win for us, and Real Kashmir, who we need to get revenge over because they beat us 3-1 earlier in the season. Looking at the league table, it's not pretty reading for us. We're currently in third place, but we do have 2 games in hand over top of the table Punjab and 1 game in hand over Lone Star Kashmir, who currently occupies second place. A win today, I think, should move us above Lone Star Kashmir, provided they're not playing. But if you look at the points totals, we are 14 points behind Punjab. If we win our games in hand, we're obviously 8 points behind with 6 games left, but they've only lost 1 game all season. The title, I'm going to call it now, is heading back to Punjab FC. I'd be very surprised if they throw it away from this position. In other news that's happened in the gap between episodes, Francis Nganga has officially retired from playing. He, of course, suffered that broken leg and he decided in December to just call it a day and hang up his boots. So he's now apparently an unemployed coach. I would hire him, but he's not very good, so I won't be doing that. And also Firdavs Chakalov, our new signing who came and joined us on Christmas Eve of 2022, got injured after his first game with a torn thigh muscle and is out until April. So that's great news. He played quite well in his debut as well. So it's back to Sujatran at right back for the time being, unfortunately. But this is the lineup that we're going to go with for the game against Dempo. We have Kumar Singh in goal, who has made the number 1 spot his own. He's had quite a few 7 ratings, which I hadn't seen for a while from a goalkeeper. Sujatran is at right back, Mario Dasan and Felix Nixon, of course, in central defence. And then Nikhil Raj is at left back. That's something else that I haven't mentioned. So our new left back, he's played pretty awfully. He got a 5.8 rating in one of the games. So I've dropped him since then, and Nikhil Raj has come in and done pretty okay. Well, at least better than a 5.8. In centre midfield, we have Shankar, Ali, Patra and Bhupathi. It's back to our original centre midfield trio. I nearly said threesome. Don't want to go there. Centre midfield trio that we started with at the season. I don't know where my sentence started there or where it ended, and I got a bit confused halfway through. But we'll move on. Mohammed Praveen, I think that's his first name. Is that his first name? Have I just made that up? No, that's his first name. Mohammed Praveen is playing at right wing today. Elijo Francis has been injured for the past few games and he's still needs a fitness test today. So Praveen is in for him. He's one of our youngsters. This goes alongside and helps a promise that I made to some of the squad about bringing in new young players in the attacking right midfield position. Sampath Raj is playing at left wing and Christian Saba comes in for the Prince up front. Of course, the Prince without a goal in a while. Saba himself hasn't scored in a while and neither has Ronaldo. Speaking of the Prince, he is refusing to sign a new contract. His contract is up in June and he doesn't want to sign a new contract. He's 30 years old. I really wanted to keep him, but it doesn't look like that's going to be a possibility at the moment. So we'll have to see what happens on that front as we progress through the season. But anyway, we have a game against Dempo to play and hopefully we're going to smash them. So fingers crossed. So we are going to pump fists in this team talk and say we should be winning this one fairly comfortably, which is pretty much what I just said before. Play your own game and you'll win. And it seems to have motivated our 2 central defenders, which is nice to see. So a highlightless first half there, 0-0. And we've had the slightly better of the game. 4 shots, 1 on target. They've had 2 shots and 1 on target, but we need to do a lot better than that. We should be easily beating these. So I'm going to put hands on hips and say I'm not happy with the performance out there. It seems to have motivated the majority of the players. Let's have a look at how people are doing. Sujatran struggling at right back. We of course have Chetri on the bench to bring on for him. Sampath Raj not doing well at left wing. We don't have anyone that can come on for him, but we do have Saba that can move there. So we're actually going to make that change. Saba's going to go to the left wing and we are going to bring on the Prince. We're going to trust him. Are we going to trust him? No, we're not going to trust him. We're going to bring on Ronaldo because the Prince hasn't signed a new contract yet and Ronaldo needs to get back to scoring goals. He's not scored in a very long time as well. But I think that's the only change we're going to make. So let's head into the second half. 65 minutes gone. We're still struggling to get proper chances. So we're going to move Patra up to attacking centre midfield. Saba's not playing well on the left wing. Sujatran is struggling at right back. We're going to bring Chetri on for him and see how we go with the formation change and that one little player change as well. First chance of the game. It's Dempo with the ball. Asif has it at the back for them. He plays it all the way back to the goalkeeper, Singh. And Singh launches the ball forward towards Haukip. Looking for Lingdo. We should be able to clear this. Chetri plays that back to the goalkeeper and we can hopefully launch our own attack. Maria Dasan with it now. Long ball forward towards Ronaldo. Asif heads it away though, and that's going to fall to Lingdo. He passes that across to Singh. Back out wide to Vijayan. Vijayan with a through ball to Lingdo. Lingdo's through on goal. Oh my God, we're losing. We're losing. Oh no. Chester Paul Lingdo with the goal. His 4th goal of the season. And Dempo are 4-0 up? No, they're 1-0 up. And I don't know what to do. What do I do? Okay, we're going to... Patra's one of our best players today. I don't want to take him off. Who are we going to take off? We'll take off Ali. Patra can go back to that. And we will play with 2 strikers. This is a formation I don't think I've tried. Ali off and the Prince is coming on. Yeah. Put him as an advanced forward, I guess. We've only got 8 minutes. There's 8 minutes left. Oh wait, we're going to lose. I'm going to go very attacking. I don't care. It's a throw in, but it's deep in our half. It looks like it could be a chance for them. It's Tlang with the ball in. Headed away by Maria Dasan. Can Praveen get there? He can't. Jackson's got it. He plays it to Singh. Raj manages to clear that. Can the Prince get the ball? He can. He's a lot faster than their defender. Come on, this is our last chance. The Prince, he's in the box. Is that a penalty? It is a penalty. We have a chance to get a draw. I thought we were going to smash Dempo, but I would take this at this point. It's Bhupathi to take it. Bhupathi, it's saved by the goalkeeper, and Bhupathi's not going to get a chance to get a rebound, and it's out for a corner. What is going on? We've got a corner. Can we get something from this? Bhupathi, ball in. The Prince is there, and that's headed over the top. We're losing. We're going to lose. We are going to lose to Dempo. The team that just got promoted last season are going to beat us. We have an injury. Can things get any worse? Praveen is injured. What's wrong with him? A potential knee injury. We've made all 3 subs. We can't do anything about it. So Saba, yeah, who cares at this point? Go up front, son. So there's the full-time whistle. It's a 1-0 defeat, and I don't know why I said that we should comfortably beat them, because that it was always going to jinx things. I'm going to throw a water bottle. It wasn't good enough. No excuses for not winning that. I don't care if you seem demotivated. You played absolutely awfully to lose against this rabble. So that result leaves us in 3rd place. We still have a game in hand over Lone Star Kashmir. We have a game in hand over Punjab too, but Punjab are 14 points clear of us. If we win our game in hand, they're only 11 points clear of us, but that we're going to need them to lose most of their games to have a chance of winning the league. I don't think it's going to happen. But let's see how we do against bottom of the table, Real Kashmir. They're bottom of the table. They beat us 3-1. If they beat us, then our season is officially over. So as you can see, we've got a few changes that we need to make for this game. There's a few changes that I wanted to make. Well, at least one change that I wanted to make anyway. So let's get to it. So we're going to bring Chetri in instead of Sujathran at right back. Ali has been suspended for picking up too many yellow cards in the box-to-box midfield role. So we'll bring in Aaron Rodriguez for him. We have Praveen, who's injured at right wing. So Lijo Francis comes back in because he no longer requires a fitness test. At left wing, Sampath Raj has also picked up a suspension. So we will move Saba to left wing and bring the Prince on up front. And then I just need to make some changes to the bench. So hopefully this team is going to get us a victory against rock bottom of the table, Real Kashmir. So I'm going to pump fist and say we should be winning this. No, I'm not going to say that because I said that last time. I'm going to say about, I know a lot of you would be keen to avenge what happened when we last played Real Kashmir. Go out there and express yourselves. So the players are all lined up and ready for the game, and hopefully we're going to get a win. We need a win. We've not had many of them in the past few matches. And this could be a chance for a goal. Bupati with a free kick towards the Prince. The Prince heads it. It's off the bar, I think, and then cleared by their defender. Just not getting any luck in front of goal at the moment. Ball in, cleared by Mondal. But I've just noticed there, Lone Star Kashmir are losing 1-0 to Mohammedan, which would mean if we win, we could go level on points with them in second place. I can't remember our results against them, so not sure if we'd go above them or not. Free kick from the opposite side this time. Bupati takes it. It's headed away by Pujari. Francis, who's picked up a bit of a knock, picks that up and gives it to Rodriguez. Francis has got it back. Francis shoots! And it doesn't matter if he's injured. He just shoots an absolute firecracker into the back of the goal. It's his fifth goal of the season. Lijo Francis, what a finish. He picks it up here. I didn't know where the move was going to go. Rodriguez gets it back from him and gives it back to Francis, who just quickly turns and smashes that right down the middle of the goal. It's 1-0. So half time and we go in 1-0 up. They've only managed to have one shot in the game so far. We've had 6, 1 on target. Obviously, Lijo Francis smashing that in the back of the net. We are going to say, with outstretched arms, no gesture. You've played well so far, but there's still room for improvement. Let's have a look at how they are doing condition-wise. Lijo Francis is injured and struggling to run it off. So we are going to bring Lionel Praveen on out of position at right wing. He's normally a left winger, so it shouldn't be too difficult for him. We might put him as an inverted winger just to make him a bit more comfortable, I guess. And then Chetri's not playing great, but I don't think I'm going to take him off because Sujathran had a really bad performance last game. So we'll just leave it at the one change for now, and hopefully we can go on and score a few more goals in the second half. In the tunnel interview before the game, they mentioned how we are one of the lowest scorers in the league, so it would be great if we could manage to get ourselves a few goals today, build our confidence up, especially from Saba and the Prince, who haven't scored in a while. The game is just flying away now. We're in the 73rd minute, and I think it is time for a change, and I'm going to bring Ronaldo on for the Prince up front. Corner kick for Real Kashmir. This looks concerning. Pujari to take it. Singh is in there. Singh heads it. It's over the bar. Never concerned. There's no worries from me at all with that one. Corner for us. Saba with the ball in. Keith comes and collects it, and this could be a almost last minute chance for Real Kashmir to get an equaliser. Long ball to Das. Das, no. Who was that? Nikhil Raj brought him down. It's a penalty. Real Kashmir with a chance to equalise. It's Pujari. It's saved by Kumar Singh. Get in! And there's another chance now. Hopefully this is going to be for us to get a second goal. No, it's not, because that was a terrible pass, and Das has it again. Now it's played back to Katri. Back with Das, who plays it to his central midfielder, Singh, who advances forward with the ball. We need to make a tackle. It's Das. He's out on the right-hand side. He's got a man over, but he plays it back inside to Singh instead. Raj with a great interception. Now Sabat, don't give the ball away. Felix Nixon does exactly that with a stupid long pass there. And they're back on the attack. It's Singh. Gives it to Khan. Now it's Das. Katri, good tackle. Raj clears it. And is Praveen going to get that? No, he's not. Thapa gets it instead. It's just last-ditch defending here. We're just smashing the ball away, clearing it anywhere. We don't really care where. And Ronaldo intercepts brilliantly. Rodriguez has got it now. And it's Patra. I think we're just going to wind down the clock to full time, are we? It's Saba moving forward, though. Are we going to have a chance here? No, we're not, because that's the full-time whistle. A 1-0 win. That is a well-deserved 1-0 win. Very hard game there against Real Kashmir. We made it hard for ourselves in reality with giving away that penalty, and the last few minutes of the game were quite nerve-wracking, but we managed to do it. So I'm going to outstretch my arms and say, good win, boys. Well done. Back to winning ways. And I'll do this tunnel interview. So there we have it. That leaves us in third place in the league, level on points with Lone Star Kashmir, who actually lost today. So we have a game in hand over them. So we could, I guess, get second place in the league, which would be a little bit of a consolation. But of course, Punjab could end up dropping loads of points. I just don't think it's very likely. Looking ahead to the next episode, and we are going to play the games against... We'll make it a bumper triple episode. We've no idea what's going to happen in the meantime. Punjab might lose loads of games, so we'll have to see what happens. But we'll play against Punjab, Lone Star Kashmir and Churchill Brothers to end our third season in charge of Chennai City in the next episode. But that is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel to get all my content when it comes out, hit the notification bell to stay notified, and I'll see you next time.